What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 16 Draft Champions gameplay. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is when I got Ultimate Legend Antonio Gates, and I was super hype about it. So we got him on here. We got a couple guys that's pretty good. Carlos Dansby and company. Just played this game not too long ago, and pretty good game here. Pretty good game here. You guys know Ultimate Legend Antonio Gates is a beast. I told you guys about the time where he caught just about every pass. I believe that was him. I know it wasn't Calvin Johnson. I know Calvin Johnson had dropped a few passes here and there, but I know that Ultimate Legend. I'm not saying Antonio Gates catches every pass, but it just seemed like that one game, man, he just was phenomenal. He just couldn't miss. He just couldn't drop a pass. So hopefully we can get that same luck in this game. Let's get a sack right there. Sending the blitz right there. Carlos Dansby, I believe, with the sack. And y'all fell out my opponent, man. See what he's doing on offense. Check out this, man. 3rd and 20, man. Chris Polk on the left-hand side. I'm like, man, you have got to be kidding me. Breaks the tackle. Goes for huge yardage. Look at this, man. Somebody get him. And somebody does get him, thankfully, before he gets to the end zone. But let's see if we can stop him from getting a touchdown. Read option opportunity right here. We end up smacking right before he gets into the end zone. Good stop by me, 2nd and goal. He goes to the right just a little bit. I think he's looking for someone over the middle. So he keeps going to the right. And he kind of finds someone over the middle, sort of over the middle. And he does get closer to a touchdown. 3rd and goal, toss to the right-hand side. And he gets a touchdown right there. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. But anytime you get a huge play like that with Chris Polk, of course you're bound to get a touchdown or at least a field goal. I mean, so yeah, the only thing I was saying about you got to be kidding me with just that play, that 3rd and 20. I just couldn't believe that Chris Polk got that wide open. Believe it or not, Chris Polk had the most receiving yards in this game, and I got Antonio Gates, Ultimate Legend Antonio Gates. I'm like, man, this is just so surreal. But let's see if I can still win the game though. Right here, I go to the right, throw with my left hand. I got Michael Vick, just let you know. I'm still a little unfamiliar with the left-handed quarterbacks. I've used so many right-handed quarterbacks in this game, starting from when I started even playing Madden. So I still got to get kind of used to left-handed quarterbacks. This game right here, I wanted to incorporate Darren McFadden a little bit more. Yeah, 11 carries for 34 yards, but every yard it count right there. As I get a first down right here on the left-hand side, it's a 2-minute warning. Commercials. Right there, we get a nice little pass right there, trying to get closer and closer to the end zone. Excuse my voice, I think I'm starting to get sick a little bit, but I do get a touchdown right there with Darren McFadden, and I'll take that, man. Screen to the right here, under a minute and a half to go in the first half. So let's see what he can do. Right here, he throws to the right hand side, doesn't get anything right there. We end up batting that down. 3rd and 15, play action fake. I think he wanted to go to the right. I'm not really sure what he wanted to do, so he throws over the middle. We end up getting that bat down, luckily, right there. Sometimes the man-to-man coverage works, sometimes it don't. This game right here is so unpredictable. You just really don't know what's going to happen. So I just even though I've won most of the game, so I'm not really complaining or nothing like that. I just kind of roll with the punches just a tad bit. I just don't anticipate, as much things as I did in previous Maddens. I get a nice first down right here to Darren McFadden. He also had a couple catches. I forgot to mention that. 35 seconds left to go into the contest. I'm going over the middle. I'm going over to the right hand side, and look at that huge catch right there. I'm like, my goodness. Whoo, that was crazy, man. Didn't think he was going to catch that. I got to be honest. Didn't think he was going to catch that, but he does catch it. And I'll take it, man. I'll take that lead. So I'm up 14-7, and I'm kind of dumbfounded by having this victory. I mean, having this lead right here. I'm like, man, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be winning. As he takes off right here with 5 seconds left to go into the contest with Matty Ice showing a little bit of wheels right there. 3rd down and 3. Yeah, he's going to go deep right here, but not deep enough. And that's another catch by Chris Polk right there, man. Not deep enough. They get into the end zone, and I'll take this. I'm loving this right now. I have the lead. I have the ball. Hopefully, I don't mess this up, man. Let's see what happens. Right here, I'm running over the middle. Just trying to figure out a way to get, mix it up a little bit. Mix it up, get to the end zone. I just want to get a score right here. I don't want nothing else but get a score. Toss to the right like I just did right there. First down and 10, I go over the middle. Antonio Gates right here in this 3rd quarter. I wanted to incorporate him more, so I get him on a drag route right there, so to speak. 2nd and inches, I go right over the middle with a fullback. You guys know that's my favorite play on 2nd and inches, 1st and inches, 3rd and inches. You guys know how I do. 6th and inches right there. Get to McFadden again, man. Now he's starting to get a little bit better run, a little bit better doses of runs. But of course, it's still a little difficult to run in this game because it's still, just unpredictable as how the guys are going to block and just, who's going to be in the way. What's 1 second a person's not in your way, the next moment they're right in your way. It's just it's just wild. Right here we end up getting a field goal. And I'll take this. I know it's 4-for-1. I probably could have went for it right there, but I was like, you know what? I want to keep Antonio Gates, Ultimate Legend. I want to keep playing with him. So let me just take a field goal right there, have a 2-possession lead, and be a little bit more comfortable than what I would be if I go for that 4-for-1 and don't get it. Because let's say I don't get that 4-for-1, you never know what can happen in this game. That's how you know I'm only up 7, and my opponent can come down and tie the game, especially when it's a fourth quarter right now, and he has a chance to win it. Could go into overtime. He could go for a 2-point conversion. I mean, who knows? 4th and 30 right here. I guess he had to go for it. I don't know. Maybe I would have punted this. I'm not really sure. I probably went for it too, but that's Chris Polk again, getting another huge catch. But I mean, that guy must got the hands of steel, man. I wonder what his catch rating is in this game. But same brothers, this draft champions. But yeah, I probably would have went for that. Not thinking, but I tried to go over the middle of the Gates. One of his rare drops in this game. 3rd down to 14. Looking for Gates again, but he's covered pretty well. So I decided to try to take off, and it was a little unsuccessful. I'm not sure what the heck I was doing right there. I think I seen somebody open, but I tried to get it to him, but I went over the hash mark. I don't know why. I just didn't run like I had planned to. It just limited results. I am up 2 possessions. If I did fumble right there, my opponent would start to kind of come down and score, but just was the thing right there. I almost get the pick right there. Now he's gonna start getting to a groove a little bit. Usually when people try to come back and they're losing, he gets a wild catch right there. I'm not really sure how he got that one, but when they start losing, sometimes they get a little bit sharper. He gets another completion right there. It's coming down the field. 1st down to 10. Let's see what he can do. He goes over the middle right here, and he does get a nice catch right there. I believe that's Sammy Walker. Don't quote me on that. Another nice pass right here. I'm not really sure how he squeezed that one in, but it is what it is. 1st and goal. I ended up sacking him right there. Like, man, finally, I kind of stopped him on his hot streak. He was on fire. I just wanted to stop him a little bit as he almost gets the catch right there. So the hot streak kind of continues in his own way. 3rd down to 10. I thought he was going for the read out, but luckily for him, he didn't. Decided to take it off of Matty Ice. And almost gets a touchdown right there. So it down to the 1. Gets it to his running back right here, Chris Polk, who's more than deserving of that touchdown right there. Goes for 2. I'm not sure why he did this. Goes for 2 and doesn't get it. That was kind of wild right there. It looked like he was in the end zone. I'm not really sure. But there's only 20 seconds left, so I decided to do a couple runs, and that would be the end of this game. And whoo! Nice game right here. Nice, a solid game right here. When I got up 2 possessions, I was pretty confident that I was going to win the game. But no, you never know, man. This game is wild. He could have came down and scored 2 scores. That 4th and 30, I think, hurt him a lot. Chris Polk, they get the nice catch, man. Chris Polk, I think he had 148 yards receiving, man. I'm just like, how does this happen? I'm like, man, only in Madden 16. I think in Madden, was it 07 or 08? I used to throw to my fullback a lot, and every once in a while he'd have 100 yards. But he had nowhere near the performance that Chris Polk had in this game. I mean, Chris Polk was catching deep passes, long passes. I mean, he was catching passes like Jerry Rice, man. It was wild, man. But your boy,